I thought this was going to lead to Havel. No, now I remember. Havel is at the Priscilla / Darkroot Basin bonfire. The enemy that causes toxic. Oh! What does he do? He doesn't really look like a blister. You ain't no twister could work it like the whispers? Hit the stoplight. Move into some Isleys. The beat's still moving, so I bump a little spinner. Okay, so again, Priscilla is kind of like more of the same. She kills us in one hit most of the time. So pretty much, I'm just gonna wait for her to hit me. And then I'm gonna just go hog freaking wild, dude. Pog wild. No, toxic blow dart? Really? Oh, she's coming, dude. Just be cool. We probably got time to hit this guy. Priscilla. Dude, she's bugged. But I can't. I can't. Honor is required. I don't want to invite Priscilla's, like, evil. Because we have to fight so many of her. She'll tell the others, exactly. I did just get 30,000 souls. Okay. Took my shield off. It's an honor reward. Rat. You wouldn't, dude. I lived. Oh! Incredible. Still pretty good. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. You're gonna bleed me. What the heck? She's bonging vape. Swing it! Let's go! A legitimate boss kill! The Crystal Halberd. Hello, sir. Oh. Please don't knock me into the water. He's showing you the way. I want you to show me the way. You know that one? It's Peter Frampton. Look it up, sweetheart. Oh! It is a cool helm. I don't know if it's cooler. It is pretty cool. What a thrill. Cross the stone bridge when you go up. Is that the song where he makes the guitar talk better than you ever could? It is the, I mean, that you got to be more specific with Peter Frampton, I guess, but it is the one where he goes, You know. If you haven't heard it, you're going to be like, this guy's lost it. If you listen to the song, you'll be like, that's not a horrible impression. He puts... It's so good. He can make the tuck-tuck sound all night. Across the stone bridge. You should cash in these souls. I don't get out of bed for 30,000. Honestly. This is cat territory. I honestly don't really know where I am right now. Don't have my bearings yet. I don't spend a lot of time in the forest. Oh. Hello. It's a boss. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. All up on a Saturday night. It's a long trip. I'm not gonna deny there's a length to that trip. Sorry, 30,000 souls, it don't matter, dude. Have you heard the coronavirus hygiene song from Vietnam? I have not. I'm not gonna name names. I don't think it's like necessarily a bad thing. But I did receive a business email today that was like, hey, we made a game and it's got a staggering amount of downloads. And we want to put you into the game as a patient that can be infected by coronavirus. And I was like, I feel like the optics of that are really bad. It's like it's still ongoing as we speak. I'm not gonna besmirch your right to make the game, but for me, I'm not sure I want to be associated with with this right now. It doesn't seem on brand for me. Let's put it that way. No, it was not an offer for, like, they weren't gonna pay. It was like an exposure thing. And to be honest, like, it's kind of a legitimate one. When they sent the download numbers, I was like, oh my god. This has a lot of, that's like a big number. But I'm like, no money and bad press? Where do I sign? It's not Plague Inc. Can you climb like a little faster, dude? They should really put an escalator here. Okay, did you... you know what? I bet you didn't even see it. Hold on. Because I'm not being attacked here, I'm just going to Alt-Tab. I'm going to forward this email to you. I meant to talk to you about this. It's a good one, though. Hold on. Yeah, this one was just sent to me. You're gonna love this email, Kate. Legitimately. Not in an ironic way. In like a really... Sif! What the heck was that? Sif! Haunted my game. No, I'll tell you what it was. It was, I had a video, like a song that was actually playing on Facebook. And because I didn't have the tab as active, it muted. And then when I clicked over, it started playing the rest of the song. Sif. Hug cliff and move left. Yo, what's going on over there, though? Hug cliff, move left. Why were you watching a video on Facebook? That's just where, you know, it was a Mark Rebeillet live performance video. The Twitter version was only a minute and a half long because Twitter only lets you put 1 minute and 59 seconds. I hear other steps. Oh, come on, dude. So I listened to the Facebook version, which is 5 minutes long. Help. Let's do it. Yeah, I told you you'd like the email. It's a great email. Oh my god, I forgot you were the fire one. I thought you were a nice boy. And there's a toxic blow dart. Really? Alright, well let's seek out toxic blow dart. Oh my Lanta, dude. And the mushroom does not concern me yet. Could easily kill me, doesn't concern me. Oh good, to get toxic blow dart. It's not a big deal. We just have to go fight a drake and, you know, a big dragon butt. Oh, and the tree's moving towards me too. It's just the whole forest is haunted. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna run through there. It's the trouble. The trouble with the maples, and I quite believe they're right. Twitch sings when? Honestly, because I had so much time on stream today, I did consider playing a little bit of Twitch sings today. But honestly, like, it just... it's not... they haven't added enough songs recently. They've really... and I understand, like, you know, if you're Twitch, you're like... I don't think it's really... oh my Lanta, dude. I don't think it's that lucrative of a platform right now. So you're like, it's kind of like I don't want to call it a death spiral, but you know what I mean, right? If you don't want to invest resources into it because it's not doing great, it's not gonna get any better. You can make it. You can make it, dude. You can almost. He's not gonna make it. Bail. That was it. I love those animations, dude. You're having periodic Rav? Yeah, I've noticed from the time when it happens and then chat becomes 500 messages that all say Rav at the same time. I'm aware of the issue. Honestly, this computer is getting pretty close to its final weeks on planet Earth. Like, our corporation tax stuff is sorted. So now I'm like, dude, it's time to spend, baby. We're kicking this economy back into gear, one computer at a time. Don't you dare. You run from me? Yeah, 2020 budget spending is officially a go. Exactly. And it will not be a sponsored deal. No, this computer is from 2017. It's been fine. That's not old by computer standards. But we're going, honestly, I should start looking this weekend. But I pretty much, like, I'm not trying to flex, but I get so annoyed with technical issues that I'm essentially like, just give me the best of everything. If, like, Steven Soderbergh came in and was like, I want to edit my movies on my home PC, give me what you would give him. I don't want to have to worry about it. Correct. I will throw money at this issue in the hopes it'll go away. Correct. Will it actually work? I don't know. Hug the cliffside. Okay. Hug the cliffside. This is the cliffside. I'm not going to make a Hackintosh. I already know what you're going to suggest. Oh, there's the fog wall. I'm telling you, I'm going to do it in the way that is going to annoy the most people. Not because I want to annoy you, but because I know what I want. I'm not going to get a friend of ours to build it. I'm not going to set watch prices to buy as low as possible. I'm not going to research which processor is exactly the perfect money to clock cycle ratio. We are probably going to overspend greatly. I am going to pay a professional to build it instead so I can blame them when something goes wrong. We're going to outsource all of the stress of it. No offense, Rumble. Okay, what are you? You look like a demon. You look like some sort of demon or dragon. Like perhaps a Calamite. Hello, Calamite. I really hope this arena is bugged, so you only do like half of your attacks. We also definitely need to change weapons. Basically, I'm a legend. That's fair. We are going to be fat rolling, but that's not unusual to be loved by anyone. That's real damage, though. Okay, do an attack. I've got to take my helmet off. You will never see Dark Souls on this level ever again in your whole life. I feel like, look, I'll take the credit if we kill Calamite early here. But I do feel like Calamite is way easier in the randomizer. It only does like 3 attacks. As long as you heal in between each one, you're totally fine. Yeah, Seath is harder. Oh, baby! One humanity. First try. And the homeward bone? Incredible. I'll tell you, 60,000 souls, though. $60,000 souls is nothing to sneeze at. 100,000 souls! Okay, resync this. Oh, baby. I think... Honestly, I think it's good to level endurance so we can wear... Well, not so we can wear armor, but really so we can fast roll. Yeah. I know strength, like the Demon Greathammer scales with strength, but I think right now... This is good enough. We're still not quite there. We can use like 16.5. Right now we're at 25. We're not even close. We're not even close yet. Yeah, the damage is pretty good. I'm with you. I'm with you. Alright, now we just go kill Manus. If you're gonna overspend, at least have an RTX Titan in the build. I do, like, that's actually the advice I would solicit. I don't have infinite money, but the question I will pose to you is, like, if you were building a reasonable PC and budget was not an option, it was not a concern, what would you choose? Don't give me the, you know, you could save 250 bucks by waiting for this one to come out and blah, blah, blah. What would be the, what video card would you choose? Within reason, like, I don't need something that, you know, NASA uses to, you know, render images in the Hubble telescope, but 2080 Super, 2080 Ti4. I did say NASA weird. Alright, Manus. But I really think, like, the problem... I'm not a hardware guy when it comes to computers. Obviously. But I feel like the problem with this PC for streaming games that are streaming off of the PC is that it has a 4-core processor, and it's like, apparently it's an extremely good 4-core processor, but I still feel like it runs into trouble when doing stuff in parallel. Extremely good 4-core doesn't exist in 2020, then we're dealing with an antique here. You can get a 16-core Ryzen now? What the hell? That's not the worst start. I feel like it's completely plausible that Manus will fall. I wouldn't bet the house on it early here, but... I bet he can fall. How is $7,300? Kate, I would rather not give out the exact amount of what we're going to spend on the computer on stream. What we'll do instead is spend that much money and then do a meme stream to try to raise that much money. And then when people ask what it's for, I'll just say what mama don't know won't hurt her. Where do you even buy computer stuff in BC now that NCIX is dead? You just go you just go to Best Buy? I don't know. PC Zone? The heck is PC Zone? BC, we're in AD, brother. That's a pretty good line. It's a pretty good line. I don't know. I don't think the guys on the roof rush you. Hello, cow humpers. I don't think the guys on the roof rush us. So here's my strat, okay? The mosquito will probably rush me. So I want to keep as much distance between us as possible. Because if I can bait you, especially right around here. Get out of here, you stinky mosquito! One single hit is all it took. He'll fall around here. He will definitely fall around here. Kill the mosquito, run away, get Manus to fall. $1,000 motherboard. It's gold plated, baby. 24 karat gold. No, I'll tell you the reason that I want the company to build it for me. The first PC I ever bought for YouTube, I had a company build it for me, and I was very happy with it. So we went through like a lot when I moved to Vancouver because we were like ripping parts out of cases and then assembling like a Franken machine to work. But when I built another one, we had Kate's friend from university build it for us, and I don't know if he built it badly or if, you know, it was out of his hands. But that computer always had some problems, and I blamed him. At least I resented it. I resented him for it a little bit. Which is not really fair to him, but it's the honest to goodness truth. So I'm like, dude, I'd rather just pay the cost to have a professional build it. I know that everybody in chat can like build their own computer, of course. I can't believe I let you get me. I can't believe you outlived the other night. Dude, I worked real hard on that build. If it's actually you, like I said, I don't think it's your fault. Probably we ordered incompatible parts or something like that. But the whole time I had that PC, I was just like, man, if I just had someone else build this, the odds of this happening were probably much lower. And if something went wrong, I could just email them and be like, you screwed me. A $5,000 video card. All right, so we'll quad boot those. Isaac's never looked better. Oh, it's a CPU. Sorry, my mistake. All right, I think I got a new strat. If it's just about outlasting, put on enough so we can fat roll, but also hopefully tank some hits. That's good enough, I think. Hey, you know what? I bet we can probably... We could put on good gloves, actually. Like, those will work. Yeah, that's fine. So that's my computer plan. Honestly, we should... Well, I say we. I guess it is we. Because I'll rely on Kate for a lot of the information, to be honest. Excuse me. Shield is too much. Probably get that started this weekend. If we could get that computer in place before April, that would be sick. Let me up, please. But really just like if there was an elevator. Took you all the way up. Bless us with another unboxing video. Actually, like if I buy the PC, a lot of the money for me goes to not having to make that video. So I would describe it as money well spent. That was definitely the most stressful video. Both of those unboxings took years off my life. Thankfully, trying to appeal to the Zoomers has added a lot of years to my life, so... We cannot fight the Four Kings. We don't have... Oh, never mind. We might be able to, now that I think about it. You don't need the Lord Vessel to fight the Four Kings. I always get... You need the Lord Vessel to fight Nito. We have the ring. You need the key to the seal? That's true. Why don't you take bong rips on stream? I'm gonna hit you with a controversial statement. In the year 2020, I don't rip bong rips on stream because I don't smoke weed. It takes a lot of courage to come out with a statement like that on Twitch in 2020, but it's the honest to goodness truth. I mean no disrespect to anybody who is ripping them. Got friends who rip it all the time. Just not something I really want to do at work. Yeah, everyone thought I was ripping a bong when I ate those Filipino peanuts that were super spicy. And everyone was like, yeah, I bet, spicy peanuts. Never heard that one before. They were just spicy as hell, dude. They had like boot jalokias dried up in the bag. Goodbye. I don't want to do this fight anymore. We gotta find something else. I guess we'll go to New Londo. My armor's not doing enough for me. Kate, I need it for streaming. One of these days I'm gonna stop playing Isaac. And then I might have to play some games that actually take place in 3 dimensions. Now I'm like, hold on, where am I even going here? If I want to get to New Londo Ruins, I think we go down this way. How much money to get you toasted on stream? I literally will not do it. It's the same philosophy as the channel points at this point in my life. I'm like, I don't want to be the streamer that's like, hey, we gave him 250 bucks and he got high as hell on stream. We're talking Mansa Musa levels of wealth. Okay, if you gave me an incalculable fortune of gold, I'm not even going to say the number because I said the number for feet pics and everyone got really mad at me. Like, people asked how much would it take for you to send us a picture of your feet, and I said $10,000, and then they were like, I'm the weird one. Apparently. Help me? How much money for a PC assembly stream? Won't happen. I don't want to pair the frustration of building the PC with the potentially incendiary environment of a live studio audience. Can I tell you, though? I don't think they ripped my idea. This was like a great minds think alike thing. Did you see that Rooster Teeth is starting a show where the personalities involved put together IKEA furniture with no instructions? I prognosticated how fun a series of that same variety would be, like back in October. When I was building all this IKEA stuff, I was like, man, that'd be really cool. I don't think they ripped it. I don't think they ripped it. I mean, I don't think they watch my content. Probably ripped it from a bigger YouTuber. Oh no. Oh no, dude. Slid into your DMs with some info on the pricing references. Thank you. This is why Rumble is a VIP. First off, very helpful. Secondly, I trust that he will respect my wish to prize convenience above all else. That's the only thing that frustrates me about asking for, and Apollo went through the same stuff. The only thing that frustrates me about asking for PC stuff is that it always leads to like a situation where people are like, well, you know, literally the best advice is like, you could, if you just wait 6 months, new ones are coming. And I'm like, I don't want that. And then the other thing is they always, almost always, come at it from a budget mindset, which is, I mean, there's no way to say it without it coming across badly, but like, for 99.9% of people, and even for me on a personal level, would be the #1 thing I would look to, but it's weirdly like the only important thing for my business, so I'm more like, I'm willing to spend at a premium for the engine of what is my weirdo business to keep rolling, basically. Yeah, and a case without a power button on the top would be helpful as well. I will change that then. It's not a big deal. If the case is really good, it's fine. With my new desk setup, the cat can't jump on this anyway. I know you're supposed to be able to configure the button to not turn it off, but actually it doesn't do anything because Windows doesn't trust you. Even if you're an admin user, you click the setting, you click yes, I'm sure, you press the button, your whole computer turns off anyway. It's a little joke button just for farts. I will upgrade my Estus if the Firekeeper's not dead. Let's go, boys. And then kick him off the edge. Kick him off the edge. Oh. Let's go! Yo, dude, it's so easy. Let's see what he dropped. Oh, baby. The Helm of Artorias. I gotta admit, it looks pretty sick. It does make me look like I have a little tiny head. I'll give you that one. Little tiny skinny head. Long neck, too. Yeah, Crestfallen's dead already. I killed him for no reason, basically. And a long katana. Do, do, do. How many legs you got, dude? You're a 5-legged creature? I feel like that's extremely rare. I also remember being kind of mad down here. Because I think some of the enemies are actually ghosts, and I have no transient curses. So we just gotta run from those guys. And oh yeah, I forgot, there's like a Drake down here. But we can probably actually kill this Drake now. We are fat rolling, but just let it roll for now. Could just get real cursed. Suppose that's one way to tackle this. Gotta be honest, my man is insanely quick. There you go. You only gotta get him once, though. Hello, tree. Ooh, and another 1,000. Hello, phalanx. And a green shard. This is where things got very spicy last time. Honestly, like, in terms of the Rav, I actually don't know whether it's an internet thing or it's a processor thing. It really could be either. That's helpful. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh! We'll look at CPU usage. Well, the CPU is at 3.5%, but sometimes it just like it'll say 3.5%, but it'll also be like, if it has to go higher than that, it just won't. It'll just cause a delay instead. Or a little Rav. In performance tab, what's the CPU? Let me check here. Let me check. It's like 51 is up there. Hold on. Part of it is Chrome. If you can close the Chrome stuff you don't need, that might help out a little. Dark Souls uses a lot. OBS uses a lot. Webcam uses some. Everything else is down in the very, very low single digits. And then temperatures. That I actually don't know how to check. Ethernet looks pretty good. Memory looks fine. GPU looks fine. I don't know. Really, I'm not really going to troubleshoot too much on this one. Like, I'm pretty much just going to yeet the computer into the sun when we get the new one. Put it in one of those big industrial-size paper shredders. You know, like one of the trucks, and then the sides on the trucks come in and go... No, we don't give the old computers away. I've given away some of the parts before. Like, I'll eat, like, the processor and give it to somebody. We've given away, like, some of the video cards and stuff. I'm never going to give the build to somebody because it just, you know... Like, I don't want them to scrub the hard drive for sensitive data. And to be honest, like, I don't know what you have to do to be safe from that. So I would rather just not do it to do a favor to somebody. It's pretty much what it comes down to. You put it in the big grinder. Ooh, green titanite. You could put a drill through it. No, demon. That hurt. Ghost isn't really aggroed though, so you just get this guy to walk off the edge. Well, like, honestly, like, you're not gonna like what I'm about to say, but you can probably guess what it is. I'm probably just not gonna risk it by not giving it to anybody. Can you just not do that? I didn't think he could reach me. I didn't think he could do it. Large boy. Ah! We're gonna get there. It's gonna take a bit, though. It's progress. It's progress. Like, you're not gonna like what I'm about to say. I know if you were in my shoes, you would do things differently. Let me resync my camera. But, like, cracking open the case, yeeting the hard drive, cleaning the computer, posting an ad online to give it away for free, waiting for the text message. They were supposed to be there by 3 p.m., but inevitably it's 3:30 and they're like, sorry, there's a lot of traffic. And I'm like, yeah, there's always a lot of traffic. It's a lot of work to just do a favor. And I hate to say it, because it's a rude thing to say, but it's true. Plus, I would be pissed if they, like, drove to our place and they got out of, like, a BMW and they're like, I'm here for the free computer. I would be like, okay, I'll trade you straight up. I'll trade you straight up. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm just gonna leave it collecting dust for 3 to 4 years, and then inevitably when we upgrade to another new computer, we'll be like, what should we do with this old one? I don't know. Just give it to an electronics recycling place, and then don't hit me. And then we'll put the old new one into storage. That's the way. No! No! This is the perfect counter, dude. It's the perfect counter. I hate the ship's mast. I'm with you. You know what we could do? We could put it in... Well, I always say this. I'm always like, we'll put it in the living room and use it as a media center. And then I'm like, well, we have a smart TV. We don't need that shit. I don't want this big old tower PC collecting dust out there in the living room. Use it as a space heater. No, I'm not going to give it to my parents. For one, they live 3,500 kilometers away. And for two, they only use tablets, really. They're tablet-based users. My dad uses, well, my mom has an HP laptop from, like, 2009. My dad has a Microsoft Surface. True boomers. I don't know, dude. The Surface is pretty sweet. Probably got no games. You're right about that. I'm pro the Surface, at least. That's, again, not boomer. I don't know what it is, but it's not boomer. Boomer is like having your assistant print out your emails for you because you don't know how to use Outlook. Boomer is my my C++ professor who made us hand in our written assignments. Well, okay, let's just go then. He made us hand in hard-coded versions of our assignments on paper, which is just insane. I can't believe we made it through. He just fell down on top of me. I have to write SQL by hand tomorrow. That's dumb, and honestly, like, I don't say this to be vindictive, but your teacher should probably be forced to get with the times. Like, that's actually... I'm trying to think of a good metaphor, but it's... There's no good reason for handing in hard-written code. Especially on a pen and a piece of paper. Except, like, your teacher is like, well, that's the way I've always done it. If you'll excuse me, sir, I'd like to kick the ladder down. Like, why not just have them chisel it into stone instead? That would be my question. Well. There's a tree in my way. I don't know how else you do it, though. Not everyone has a laptop. Alright, okay, so there's a little bit of my college's privilege showing, I guess. Our programming classes were taught in a computer lab. In 2020? Well, you know, in like 2015 to 2018. Well, that's a bit of a nasty room as well. Man, even you're kind of annoying. The great thing about writing code on paper is that it always compiles. You're not wrong about that. Just trying to see who's most likely to be annoying here. And it's you. It might compile, but it won't run. It's a good point. Hard to debug, too. Hello, sir. May I have the key to the seal? Maybe you don't normally give me the key to this. I don't know. Do I normally just pretty much hit you in the face? Chain armor. What do you mean? You've got a debugger built right in? The eraser? This guy's still writing in pencil. Oh, I thought you were part of the... I thought you were a wall sconce. Get him. Incredible dodge. What can you say? What can you say? It's an incredible dodge.